Hello and welcome back to Michigan Time. I'm your host, Sophia Lynch. Looks like we're having a bit of technical trouble here. Kevin, I'm up here. Sorry, everybody. It's been a hell of a boozy Halloween weekend here at U of M, and I'm afraid our crew isn't quite holding it together. Can somebody take over camera 2? Finally, okay. Back to business.
Hey Sophia, I have a package for you. It's marked urgent. So.
Drop it. Oh, God. Well, as you probably know already, last week, suspicious packages were delivered to left-leaning politicians and media outlets alike, received by such big names as the Obamas, the Clintons, and Robert De Niro? Just days later, a suspect was taken into custody for the crimes. The man they nabbed for the felonies is a bodybuilding male stripper, and no, I'm not making that up, who drives this van. I feel like even if this man wasn't behind the explosives, the pictures displayed on the side of his van should have been cause for alarm on their own. Even putting aside the threatening content of these, what I can only assume were supposed to be memes, he should have definitely been under investigation just on the grounds of having that many stickers on his van. But back to the packages themselves. You would think this type of animosity toward public figures would restore some basic decency to the national discourse, considering that many lives of prominent figures were put at risk. That's what you would think, but this is America. Jesus Christ, get it together back there, people. Read the room. Anyways, no, we can't agree that this was a terrorist attack. Some Republicans were claiming that the Democrats sent these bombs to themselves to gain sympathy votes just before the upcoming election. As one conservative activist claimed, the only thing suspicious about these packages is their timing. You really know toxic partisanship has reached DEFCON 1 levels when even the validity of a terrorist attack is up for debate. Speaking of debates and toxic partisanship, it's midterm season. Wait, no, that can't be. I just finished mine. What? Midterm elections. Yeah, got it. Midterm election season, I knew that, with 35 Senate and 39 gubernatorial races. And we're lucky enough to have one of each in our very own state of Michigan. Taking a look at the gubernatorial race, you have a state attorney general and after model for plastic surgery, Republican Bill Schuette, and former state Senate minority leader and Stepford wife, Democrat Gretchen Whitmer, both of whom are just returning from their brief stint playing parents on a Disney Channel show. No, seriously, look at them and tell me they shouldn't have recast Phil the Future. It's been a wild campaign for both members of this happy couple, with many disagreements, and let me tell you, folk, it has been a bloodbath. Take a look.
My opponent, when she says she wants to fix their darn roads, she's going to raise your darn taxes.
Well, I want to correct the Attorney General. The saying is we're going to fix the damn roads, and I put a real solution on the table.
This is probably how Gretchen Whitmer felt after that sick burn. Even if the debate was pretty civil, the state of relations between the two parties is as fractured as it could be. I feel like there's no better way to take a look at this toxic partisanship than by bringing in a representative of each party to show that there must be some common ground we can find. So, in an attempt to repair the state of our country, let's welcome on our friend from Tower Time and resident Republican, Chad Wellington, and new correspondent and resident Democrat, the whole writing staff. Just kidding, Hamza Khan. All right, guys, work with me here. Let's start with the candidates. What do you think about Gretchen Whitmer?
Whitmer is exactly what the state of Michigan needs. A progressive who is ready to repair Michigan's infrastructure, provide early childhood education for all, and make healthcare more affordable.
Funny you should use the word progressive when she'll definitely take us backwards. She's a monster. She's an iPhone update of Jennifer Granholm, and you know iPhone updates are never good. She's going to raise your taxes, so you better hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your wallets.
Chad, that meme is like 8 years old at least.
All right, no need to get snappy. But yes, seriously, Chad, know your memes. Anyways, so no surprise, we've got disagreement over the Democratic candidate. How about Bill Schuette? What are we feeling about him?
More like Bill Schweddy. Am I right, guys?
Oh, come on.
He was endorsed by Trump. Do I really need to say anything more?
So what you're saying is that he's awesome. Schuette will make Michigan's economy win again and will bring back our jobs.
Okay, so there's a pretty big division between you two. Let's try to find a similarity using a different political issue. How about Proposition 1, legalization of marijuana?
Well, personally,
Why
I think...
does he always have to speak first?
Okay, Chad, what are your thoughts?
Thank you. Simply put, it's the devil's lettuce. It starts with weed, straight to heroin, and then you're waking up with pancake batter all over your crotch. I know from experience. I mean, these Democrats are trying to destroy our children.
That's just false. Marijuana isn't a gateway drug. Some experts even say it can actually be used to steer people away from harder drugs. You can't just lie like that on camera, Chad.
Gentlemen, let's just change the subject. What are your thoughts on free college tuition?
It's essential for the country's future. A college degree is the new high school diploma.
Yeah, but how are you going to pay for it?
Okay, well, how about universal health care?
The government has a responsibility to protect its citizens, and healthcare is essential to that goal.
But how are you going to pay for it?
Fine. How about expanding the military? Chad, how about you go first this time?
This is absolutely necessary. The government has a responsibility to protect its citizens, and the military is essential to that goal.
Well, how are you going to pay for it, Chad?
But?
Oh, okay, maybe we started too big. Let's step away from politics. How about we do a lightning round? There's got to be something you guys can agree on. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Pepsi.
Cardi B or Nicki?
Cardi.
Nikki.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Toothpaste before or after you wet the brush?
Before.
After.
Okay, this is my final attempt, please, Lord. Cereal before or after the milk?
Before.
You know, people who put milk before the cereal deserve to be in a higher tax bracket.
I actually agree.
Come on, guys. Can't we just... Oh, wait, what? Oh, looks like we finally found something you can agree on. Well, would you look at that? We ended partisanship and fixed the country. You're welcome. Thanks, guys. But seriously, with a Republican-controlled Congress and the backlash following the Kavanaugh hearing, there is no time like the present for a blue wave that we've been looking forward to. But only if you remember to get out and vote. Elections are Tuesday, November 6th, unless you side with Chad, in which case there's a special election date just for you, Wednesday, November 7th.
Funny, Sophia. By the way, did you get the package I sent you?
That was you? What the hell is the matter with you? We have been nothing but nice and you send us explosives?
Explosives? It was an edible arrangement. I just wanted to thank you for having me on as a guest.
Yeah, what I meant was what an explosively kind gesture that was. Thank you, Chad. Yikes. That was close. That's enough partisan talk for today. Why don't we throw it over to the midweek update desk?
Whoa. Not so fast. Oh. What's up?
Gross. Oh, everyone, this is Brad, a local Fetus new frat brother. What are you doing here? What can I do for you?
Well, you're not going to talk about parties without consulting the greatest party of all time.
I didn't realize you were political, Brad. What party are you representing?
The frat party?
Oh, okay. So I think there's a pretty big misunderstanding here. We were speaking about the Democratic and Republican parties.
Oh, I heard about the Republican Party. Shit was dead. They had like no girls whatsoever, only beer. Man, shit was stupid.
No, Brad, no. Like a political party.
Oh, word, like a pre-professional frat.
Sort of? Brad, let me put this into terms you might understand. Like, listen, bro. This is totally not your scene, bro. Major props on getting involved and all, bro. And I'll admit, Made a Tie throws, like, the best parties of all time, bro. No question. But, let's leave those elections to, like, the boring politicians, bro.
Whatever. I gotta swing by Sergeant Pepper's, pick up a pat of natty. Hey, you trying to come over?
No. Thank you, though, Brad. All right, this time I mean it. Midweek update, take it away.